Hey guys, welcome to the video, and today we're going to be unboxing the Ornata Chroma, which is the Razer keyboard, and it's the one I've been wanting for a long time. So with it being the Christmas season, actually going to be unboxing one of my gifts a little early, so let's get into it. So we're going to open the box, see what it comes with. Definitely going to be showing you the the mechanical sound because I friggin' love it, and definitely the wrist mat as well because they're obviously some of the key features. The RGB obviously as well is something well sought after, but in general just going to be looking at the kind of premium feel of the keyboard. So you get this when you first open it, it's in the lid just in here, and again just a very nice feel. It congratulates you how to join the community. So I believe, yeah, there is software you install with this which you download. So I've already got the software because I had a Razer keyboard prior to this one, but it only was green and it's not the one I actually wanted. There was just a mistake at the store, so I took it back and they didn't have this one. So for a while I've been going with a different RGB keyboard, which has served me more than well. It's just I definitely want the comfort of a wrist rest, so this gift definitely is going to help in terms of comfort. So you can personalise it by doing your own like colour schemes as far as I'm aware, which is awesome. Improve your gameplay. So it's, hopefully this is going to be easier. So instead of some keyboards where you kind of have to like really push the buttons, um, there's a nice amount of resistance on these keys. It feels good. And anyway, I'm not going to sit here reading through this because that's, I'm pretty sure, not what you're here for. So we are going to go straight into the actual keyboard, and now I can't get it back in there. I will read you later. So the box itself, very premium feeling. It's got nice foam little, don't know what you call them, like holders at the side, and then you've got your cables tucked underneath this one. So that's just, I'm going to go over that. So I've got my cables here. Again, even the cables definitely feels top quality stuff. I believe now we just lift the entire thing out and they should come with it, the foam. There we go. So on each side you've got a foam cover. I'm sorry, but this is obviously a bit dark considering it's all black, but I will be showing you it in greater detail in just a second. And then underneath that is the mat. So if I can get this out the way to show you. There we go. So that thing at the bottom, that is the wrist mat. So I'm going to grab that now. And there we go. So we have the keyboard, the wrist mat. I'm going to throw everything over there for the time being, because we don't need that anymore. I don't really want to chuck the box. Since it's quite large, I might damage something. But I will just place this over here for now. And grab the cables. Oops. There we go. So here we are. Here is the wrist mat as well, and the keyboard, which obviously when I plug it in it probably won't be default setup at all. It's not going to be set up to run straight away, I imagine, because you do need the software. But here we go. I've been waiting so long to use this keyboard. Let's just make sure the cable is, there we go. So I got myself a nice new mouse and keyboard mat, and I didn't know for guarantee I was actually getting this keyboard, so it's kind of just a nice surprise that I got too, and I'm trying to keep it clean. So this feels incredible already. It just feels amazing. So I actually get a bit of damage. I don't know if you guys can see it on the camera, because I've put the lights on full, so it's probably going to just whitewash it out, but on this part of my wrist, when I'm using my mouse, I do actually get, it's almost like hardened the skin by now, but on my wrist I do get a bit of discomfort as well, and my thumb, from where I rest it. So this, oh I forgot, it's magnetic. As far as I'm aware, this is actually magnetic, so we're going to open this, and because I have no intention of ever getting rid of this now, so I'm just going to rip into it. And as far as I'm aware, this is all magnetic now, so let's just angle it so you guys can try and get a bit of light over the top of it. There we go. Yeah, that should be alright. So this, like I said, it is all black, so it is gonna not stand out in terms. So the bottom is plastic, and it's got grips on, which is definitely useful. And then you flip it over, and this is a completely different material. It's really smooth. It feels leverish. Obviously, I don't actually think it is real leather. Watch now, it will be, but it feels incredibly soft, very soft indeed. Very comfortable, and as far as I know, so it says Razer on the front, just there. I'm going to place that there, and as far as I know, literally you should just be able to, there you go, that's it, done. It's magnetic, and that is actually quite sturdy. That is actually not going anywhere. So it takes up a lot more room than my other keyboard did, like this way, and oh, it hit a key down. Just the sound and the feel of the keys is just completely different. So my habit is I used to rest my thumb on this bit, and it kind of started wearing it away. So that's how often I use a keyboard. Started wearing it away a little, but now I can just press it there, and I've got comfort for my thumb and my wrist, which is really good. And I've got my watch on now, but I'll probably remove that. So yeah, that is absolutely a beautiful feeling keyboard. So this is obviously this is an unboxing, but as well as that, I kind of wanted to give you my first impressions of the item, because they're not cheap. So it's not a keyboard you typically would just go out and buy, you know, day to day kind of thing. It is a higher price tag than some of the keyboards. So I'm kind of doing this as a bit of a, this is my first impressions as well. So I'm gonna go plug it in now, and we'll be back in. So here we are. Now that it's plugged in, it's already starting to do the slow like pulsing between different colours with its RGB settings, so it should be good to go. There will obviously be like some buttons to change it quick, and then there's the software. So I'm going to really quickly just switch the light off just so you can get a good idea of how it looks. And in terms of the colour, obviously my camera is the way I've already set it. It's not going to be showing you the colouring like super detail, but you can get an idea of the different colour settings and how it will look. So funnily enough, whilst recording this, it's actually just popped up on my screen saying, "Congratulations, I'm among the first to try the new Razer Synapse free beta." So I'm going to be messing around with many things today, but this is mainly just to show you guys how it looks, how it feels, what you get in the box, all the usual stuff. I know there's a lot you can do with this keyboard because I have seen like demonstrations, and I know there's a lot of different settings you can do. So in terms of RGB and customizing your setup, definitely I advise this keyboard. So I've quickly just left it on in the background, installing all these new parts of software for Razer. Hopefully you guys can see the colour a little better now. Obviously when you're seeing it for yourselves in person, I assure you there is more colour coming out than what is showing on the camera, but I have to say I'm very pleased with it. The way it feels, the kind of premium build feeling to it. It's going to take a while for me getting used to this because I'm so used to having my wrist really low down. So I've elevated my armrest, and I've just been sat thinking, you know, do I reckon it's too weird? And no, I genuinely think it's a nice addition having this raised bit to rest my wrist on, and yeah, I think it's not going to get in the way of anything, especially if you mean you like to move some of your buttons to elsewhere on the keyboard. Like, I don't really like to use Alt. Um, Control is fine. I just don't like to use left Alt as an actual button for when I'm gaming. So that is the only one I can see being a problem. Everything else completely feels fine, and I reckon I'll be getting used to it. So yeah, I am definitely going to be messing around with a few of these different bits of software. If for whatever reason you are struggling to install anything, or you've just got any questions on any software, feel free to leave it in the comments. I will get back to you. I'm not going to make a full video or extend this one to cover the software, because it is relatively easy to set up. It was just more of a first impressions to show you guys this, and I'm definitely pleased with it, I have to say, and I can't wait to mess around and make it like suit the colour themes I want. But I'm already happy with the range of colours it's displaying, its brightness, everything like that. It seems very good by default. So if you're happy for just a RGB keyboard straight off the bat, yeah, definitely. Like I said, price tag is a bit higher, but I'd say it's worth it because you definitely want to be comfortable when you're gaming, and I'd say this one is going to deliver that. So yeah. The only last thing before I go, because I think I rambled on quite enough about this keyboard, is in terms of the movement. So I've just got a normal mat. It is built for a gaming mat, so it is good, like good for the material and the grip. But I can't imagine on a normal desk this really moving anyway. So if you're gaming and getting quite into it, or you're in a match, I would not worry about this thing moving around, because even with me pushing it like that, it's barely moving. Obviously, if you push it from the sides like that, it will get a bit of movement. But I imagine through gaming, this thing will stand its ground. This is quite a sturdy keyboard, and the grips seem to be working rather well. So definitely, I won't worry about that. And I'm yeah, definitely gets my stamp of approval. But anyway, that is it from me for now, guys. I think I've talked quite enough about it. I will be doing some upcoming videos and live streams using this keyboard. So yeah, look out for that. Follow me on Twitch if you want to see this thing in action. And yeah, it'll probably appear in a few pictures on Instagram too, because I won't be able to stop posting about it now. So feel free to follow me on social media. It's just General Tabby. And yeah, I definitely approve of this item. I will be doing some more unboxings as we go on, so feel free to subscribe to the channel. And that's it from me for now, guys. That is it. I will say take care, and as always, see you in the next video. Bye.